Hello, I'm Hal Ottaway with the Wichita Postcard Club, and it's time again for a postcard of the week. And this week I have kind of a cool card from Hawaii, of all places, taken after December 7th, 1941, when the Japanese hit Pearl Harbor and did all of the destruction and everything. It continued to be a big Navy base for the rest of the war, the duration. And so lots of men and women too working and refurbishing and supplying and everything, getting these ships ready to go back into the Pacific and over closer to all of the islands where the Japanese were. What this card represents is a kind of a noontime look, a peek at, they say here on the back, it's a shop door canteen at Pearl Harbor Navy Yard in Hawaii. But it's printed on just a little bit stiffer paper stock, and it's printed with blue ink. I think that it may very well have been printed right there, in the area. And maybe they used the paper stock they had and used the color of ink they might have had. But it's pretty, I thought at first it might have been a Sienna type, one of those blue cards that you see from 1910 or 1920, occasionally in dealer stocks, but it has a dot pattern when you look at it close with a magnifying glass, and so I think it's actually printed like a newspaper picture would be printed with all those little dots that makes up the all composite makes up the picture. But it's a neat picture that shows probably the noontime uh, service of ladies serving men for the most part here. Coffee, probably sandwich. You don't know if they had donuts or not, but some little bit of food for the noontime or a break time. There are two big coffee urns, and the ladies look very nice, and they have long uh, uh, white aprons on to protect their clothes, and uh, it just a nice view of something that you wouldn't see normally. I can't remember ever seeing a canteen like this. I've seen big, massive, uh, not restaurants, but big, massive mess halls where they fed hundreds of men at one time or during a lunch hour or dinner time. But, just maybe 20 or 30 people, like this postcard shows, this is how they were able to do it and set these up all around the plant. And so to serve a smaller number of people, get it over with, get them back to work, and continue with their production. This is what happened, and this is how it worked uh, during those war years and the duration throughout the war. Well, that's my postcard for the week this time. Thanks for being here. Please join me next week, and I'll have another postcard of the week. Thank you. Bye bye.